Right, so in the last part where we're looking at how we constructed these scenarios, the three scenarios of Marikana, apartheid, and democracy reloaded, what we do is we go back to our scenario canvas and we have a look and see within the scenario canvas what would be the flags that would pull us towards any ends of each of these continuums. So if we start with the top, protesters and university management aligned, the flags that would indicate that we're moving in that direction towards the top of the diagram would be numerous academic groups and declare their support for the protesters. All right, so they come out. That would certainly be a flag that we're heading in that direction, and that there's common ground found between management and protesters in the form of a joint declaration. So this at UCT was pretty close this Sunday afternoon, evening. Just looking at some of the live feeds of the conversations that happened, but not yet there. So a common declaration or a common document that both parties sign would certainly be a strong flag that we're moving in that direction. So that would be flags to move us towards protesters and university management aligned. And then for focused protest demands, all protest groups form under one banner with a common set of demands. This would be a clear picture of all the outsourcing, fees must fall, decolonization at UCT, the Shackville TRC, all grouping together, and other groups around the country grouping together under one clear set of demands. So there's clarity around what it is exactly the protesters are working towards. So all those groups coming together under one banner would certainly be a clear flag that there were focused protester demands. Moving across to the other end of that continuum is protest groups remain dispersed with demands that continue to emerge. So these continually adding new demands or change demands or different localized demands around the country would be an indicator that we stay on the left-hand side of that. And then down at the bottom, the flags for protest and university management divided. So if primary communication channel is through social media, if that remains or reverts back to, that's the main way that how protesters and university management are talking to each other is through social media publicly, that would be a strong flag that it remains divided. Or if trust is eroded with ruthless attacks on protesters by police or private security, or protesters damaging significant university property or perhaps even hurting people, that would also be a strong flag that it remains divided. So then if we just put those back, we can see that how the different flags pull towards a different scenario. So the top three flags really pulling us towards the Marikana and apartheid scenario to different degrees, and the democracy reloaded scenario, those bottom three flags. But the better diagram is really this diagram, which shows the different flags, and really the flags would indicate which two axes we're moving towards, and then that would give us an indication of which scenario we're heading towards. So that's the flags, and that completes the process.